I was a short, awkward girl. Most of my life I felt ugly. My mother took me to doctors when I hit puberty so they could help me grow taller. And no one ever really paid attention to me until I met Harris. My family didn't have much money, and Harris took me to fancy restaurants and stores, and he bought me nice clothes. We were happy. You see, Harris came from a suffocating background. His father had committed suicide before he was born, and his mother, she controlled his every breath. So Harris, he kept telling me how good I was for him, that I brought light into the dark of his life. Then his mother began to interfere. Nothing I could do was right. She began to make fun of the fact that I had never gone to college. She started putting ideas in Harry's head about me, that I was a gold digger, that I was seeing other men. And Harris believed her. So he began trying to control me, like he had always been controlled. If I picked the wrong blouse, I picked up the wrong fork, if I held my hair a certain way, he'd shout at me. And so I began to realize that the marriage had been a mistake. And when I found out that I was pregnant, I felt trapped. And by the time Emma was born, I was drowning. I was diagnosed with postpartum depression, and I was put on medication. I had a difficult time being a young mother. But I did not leave Emma alone at home. I left her with Judith so I could go see a divorce lawyer. But Judith lied to Harris for her own twisted purposes. And when Harris found out about my plans to divorce him, he forced me to see a psychiatrist. And I was put on more medication. You are asking what happened at the park. Emma was 18 months old, and Harris and his mom had been particularly cruel to me the night before. So that morning, I took a few more pills than I should have. And I couldn't think straight. But I knew that I couldn't stand being in that house a minute longer. And so I took Emma to the park. And it was so hot. I remember being so thirsty. And so I left Emma in her stroller and I went to grab a soda. A couple of minutes passed and I looked back and she was gone. I stepped away from my daughter for just a few minutes and she'd been kidnapped. God punished me by taking my daughter.